For local service providers like plumbers, roofers, and dentists, customer trust is the primary bottleneck to generating new revenue. Local customers rarely make a decision on the first click. They open 2 or 3 websites at once, scan for pricing and reliability, and then decide who gets the phone call. You might have an exceptional 5-star rating on your Google business profile, but if those reviews stay trapped on Google, that momentum drops to 0 the second a visitor clicks over to your actual website. Website visitors are impatient. If they don't see immediate proof on your page, they won't hit the back button to double-check your credibility. Leaving your best reviews off your primary site strips your business of its strongest asset at the exact moment a visitor is deciding whether or not to request a quote. This diagram shows the disconnect. On path A, a user reads a Google review, clicks to a site without proof, hesitates, and leaves. On path B, they see a 5-star review right next to a contact button and successfully book a service. The dilemma for local business owners is figuring out how to technically bridge this gap without paying for a massive, expensive web development project. The specific method you use to display these reviews determines whether they actually generate leads or simply become visual clutter. Strategic social proof turns a standard business website into an active lead generation tool. This matrix compares 3 common methods for handling reviews. Let's start with the first column: manually copying and pasting text from Google to a static testimonials page. The immediate appeal here is obvious. It requires 0 upfront software costs. The trade-off is an endless maintenance burden. Every time a new review comes in, the business has to manually format and upload it. Eventually, updates stop. The page becomes outdated, signaling the business might be inactive. Modern web users rarely navigate to a dedicated testimonials page anyway. They look for quick answers directly on high-intent service pages. Saving a few dollars on software fees creates friction and outdated information that ultimately costs the business highly qualified leads. Moving to the middle column, we see the second strategy: installing a basic Google API plugin that imports a raw feed. As indicated by the positive marker, new reviews appear automatically, solving the freshness problem without manual labor. But notice the negative marker for curation. A raw feed pulls everything, including mediocre 3-star reviews alongside your strongest endorsements. These basic feeds act as visual dead ends, offering no built-in way to actually contact the business. Achieving real-time visibility has little value if the displayed content isn't curated and connected to an immediate lead generation action. Finally, we arrive at the third column: deploying a conversion-optimized widget engineered for lead generation. The first requirement is curation, filtering everything except 5-star reviews. The second is automation, instantly populating the site without administrative input. The third requirement is action. Every displayed review is physically attached to a call to action button, like Call Now or Book Service. This combination allows a user to read positive feedback and immediately request a quote without ever scrolling or changing pages. By removing friction at the exact point of decision, this methodology maximizes the conversion rate of your existing website traffic. Evaluate how these tools function in the real world. A prospect with a flooded kitchen is holding a smartphone, desperately looking for immediate help. Forcing a complex, desktop-heavy review display onto a mobile screen guarantees user frustration. This contrasts a cluttered layout on the left with a mobile-optimized card on the right. Unreadable text and tiny, untappable buttons will kill your conversions. A successful mobile layout requires clean typography, clear Google source indicators, and massive, thumb-friendly call-to-action targets. If a review widget fails to support a frictionless mobile experience, it fails the local service business model entirely. This flowchart breaks down tool selection by business model. Top branch: retail and software brands need tools that tie reviews to specific products. General widgets are less relevant here. Bottom branch: dentists and roofers rely strictly on generalized local reputation to drive immediate inbound communication. Local businesses must place these high-intent review widgets directly on crucial decision pages, such as pricing tables and quote request forms. Selecting a review strategy requires prioritizing the specific mechanics that match how your target audience actually buys your service. Because it prioritizes automation, 5-star curation, and integrated call-to-action buttons, Reputation Riser aligns with the technical requirements of a conversion-focused strategy. It executes these ideal specifications by instantly pulling only the highest-rated feedback and pairing it with integrated booking buttons. You bypass the need for a full website redesign entirely. The tool operates through a simple, lightweight code snippet. It also offers a done-for-you setup option, directly solving the time poverty issue for local owners and digital agencies. Instead of leaving leads on the table with outdated testimonials, you can add these automated 5-star reviews to your site at